はい、こんにちは、井口明です。本日はですね、ロンドンのヘルスオプティマイゼーションサミットに来ています。素晴らしいゲストですね。マインドバレーという、会社の、社長さんですね。ヴィシャン、ラキアニさんに来ていただいております。ヴィシャン、thank you for coming.
Hey, thank you. So good to be here.
Yeah, thank you. So, can you introduce yourself? Who you are? What the background is?
So I built the world's #1 platform
Yes.
for transforming human beings.
Yes.
We look at close to 291 different aspects of being human. Everything from relationships to also really specific health aspects like endurance or bone density, hair loss, eyesight, things such, but also spiritual tools like being able to align your chakras, being able to perform energy healing with your hands. And then we find the best tools, the best teachers to teach human beings how to upgrade there.
Amazing. Maybe that was 2015, the first time I went to the APES in
Yes, you
Costa
attended our event
Rica.
in Costa Rica in 2015.
Many times, and Greece, Ibiza, Mind Barrier Youth, Spain, like many times. I'm, obviously a big fan of you and your company. So, share with us, because you have so many different secrets of, becoming superhuman, basically. We are here at the Health Optimization Summit. So what's today you talked about the belief and also like body too. Like share with us what would be the top 3 secrets to be a better human.
So it's not about, there is no target to be a better human. Rather, it is a philosophy. And the philosophy is that we are here on planet Earth as souls having a human experience. So that is the first belief. Okay, now you got to think then, why are souls here? And I believe souls are here for 3 reasons. Souls are here to experience everything life has to offer. We're not here to struggle, to toil. We are here to experience. We're here to experience nature. We're here to experience good friendship. We're here to experience love. But we get that wrong. And so we create societies, we create systems where people are working 100-hour weeks, crushing themselves, experiencing stress. And stress is a signal that you're killing yourself, right? It's your body's signal that you are basically doing it wrong. So how do we create? So the first thing is experience. We need to create a world where all human beings can enjoy the life that they're given. Even if they have work, they can enjoy the work that they are given. They can enjoy the act of creating. That's the first experience. Now the second one is growth. We are here to grow. We are here to learn lessons. Now lessons can come in the form of insights from reading a book, watching a Mind Valley talk. It can also come from pain. So pain can teach us a lesson. I believe in, it may be Japanese, but there's a word for growth from pain, kensho. Kensho and satori.
Satori is the Japanese,
Satori is, define satori as a Japanese person. What does satori mean to you?
Then satori means like you learn something, you found like awakening.
Awakening, right?
Enlightenment.
So, exactly. Satori comes from studying with a teacher. Satori comes from learning. Now kensho, are you familiar with the word kensho?
Kensho?
Kensho is the opposite. It is growth from pain.
Okay.
Right? So growth, so the second thing is you want to understand that sometimes you're going to get pain. But pain is nothing more than your soul shaking you so that you grow.
Trying to teach you something.
Exactly. So for example, you might lose a business, but you learn how to be a better entrepreneur. Somebody may break your heart, but you learn how to be better in a relationship, how to choose the right partner. You may end up in hospital, you learn how to better take care of your health. So growth is that second thing. The third one is contribution. And contribution is how can we, as souls, help make the world better for everyone. Not just for human beings, but for plant life, for animal life, for planet Earth. So when you look at a human being from that perspective, it's very different from the traditional education system. And so it's not about being better, rather it's about being able to live a life where you can maximize experiences, you can maximize growth, and you can maximize your ability to contribute. And that's where the current education system gets it wrong. It's all about career and money. It doesn't teach you health, it doesn't teach you happiness, it doesn't teach you how to awaken your spirituality.
All the important things in the life.
That's what we do as Mind Valley. And so we find the best teachers in the world. In Japan, our teacher is Ken Honda.
Oh,
So we
yeah,
have
yeah.
one
Yeah,
Japanese
sure.
teacher. Ken Honda is the most published personal growth teacher in Japan. And Ken teaches a concept called money EQ, which is your emotional attachment to money. He was a disciple of Wahei Takeda, and he teaches lots of interesting ideas he got from the Japanese entrepreneur Wahei Takeda. But that's an example. But we also have classes. We have another Japanese teacher. He's an American, married to a Japanese, living in Tokyo. His name is Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, yes.
Yeah, so Jeffrey is wife by energy healers. And Jeffrey teaches how to manipulate the world through energy, how to feel the energy of your body, how to channel that energy towards healing. You have a headache, you learn how to remove the headache energetically. You can heal your skin, you can transform your health, you can perform energy healing on other people, like Reiki. So these are all emerging forms of knowledge and wisdom that we need to get out to people. And it works. And Japanese culture is so beautiful because within Japanese culture there's so much of this, right? And that's why we have two teachers coming from Japan.
Yeah,
So I seek to find this and get it out into the world.
Yeah, you said that, so you learn from the pain. Today's your talk, you share about your, backstory, pain,
Right.
struggle with the company or, the chef, your former COO, stole the money and stuff. How did you, of course you get depressed, but how did you get back on the track? How did you get even stronger, like a resilience? How did you deal with
Understanding.
Yeah.
So how we perceive the world is based on our mental models. The mental models are our beliefs. So I have a mental model, and it's a very healthy model, and the model says that all growth is always good. And growth can come from awakening, satori, or growth can come from pain, kensho. When you see it like that, you know that if you have a painful moment, you're going to grow. There's something that's going to happen. The Rumi said, the wound is the part through which the light enters. Or the Rumi also said, O ye who cannot take a good rub, how will you ever become a polished stem, a gem? And so by understanding that, even when you go through pain, you know that there's going to be growth on the other side. And that's how I've always looked at life and the world.
Awesome. Also, because I met so many great friends, entrepreneurs from AFAS, Mind Barriers events, and other events as well. I see two patterns, like one person, one entrepreneurs, they kind of, get it there, kind of stays, and you enjoy the traveling, and you kind of appreciate the lifestyle. The other one, like you keep growing, you expanding more, you take more risks. How do you do that? Like how you always choose growth path?
Well, the reason I always choose a growth path is because I'm driven by contribution, right? Contribution is that third thing. And if you go to stories.mindvalley.com, you see 16,000 case studies. These are all students of ours and their lives have transformed, and I want to get it to 1 million. So I want to be able to hit 1 million lives, and we track it. I actually track it, stories.mindvalley.com. And so that's what drives me. I have enough money to retire on an island if I wanted to, but that isn't the point. That doesn't make me happy. What makes me happy is being able to deliver wisdom to people, to help get that wisdom out so that people's lives can transform. My mom, by the way, is a public school teacher.
Oh, wow.
So maybe part of that comes from being the son of a school teacher.
Very nice. Is she still teaching or?
No, she's retired. She's in
Okay.
her 70s. She was a public school teacher in
awesome.
Malaysia.
Yeah. Also, last question, but not least, how do you? What's your advice to the people who growing? They're starting out their journey, personal development, entrepreneur journey, and they want to go next level, but they are in kind of getting stuck.
Don't try to unstuck yourself by trying to look at what you think is keeping you stuck. You may think it's okay, your sales are not good, or maybe you don't have the right team, or maybe your product is off, but no, it's all inside. It's all inside, and so you have to work on yourself. So when I was stuck, I didn't go and try to find a marketing expert.
Sure.
I went and I studied with spiritual teachers. I understood what was inside that was holding me back. And then the doorways opened. Then the right marketing expert came. Then the right solution came. Then the product fixed itself.
Yeah.
Entrepreneurship is like a sport,
Yeah.
right? If think of someone like Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt isn't Usain Bolt because he has the best Nike shoes. So if you think you're just going to find the right Nike shoes, that's not true. He works on himself. Entrepreneurship is like that, but so it isn't the CMO or the team or the office. It is what is going on inside, and if you can master what's going on inside, everything else works.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you.